A K-State veterinarian embodies both a human and an animal spirit, and here at the College of Veterinary Medicine, our faculty practice what they teach. Every day is different, presenting new challenges as we care for our closest animal friends and establish nutrition, health, and wellness protocols that protect not just our animals, but also the health and livelihoods of humans. We seek to gain the trust of our animals and, in turn, gain not only your trust, but your hearts. This is our K state of mind.
Ever since I was, 2 or 3, 4, 5 years old, I don't know, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. And shortly thereafter, I wanted to be working with wildlife because I lived near some woods and I'd go and roam the woods and I loved wildlife. And so that was my interest and my passion. And then I was able to go ahead, go to get a bachelor's and a master's in wildlife ecology. And then from there, a DVM. And I worked in endangered species for 15 years for the government.
I'm originally from Israel. I got my education in Israel, but I did my exotics training, my internship and residency here in the US. I did my internship at Tufts and my residency at UPenn.
You can work one day with a guinea pig, and like tomorrow we'll be working with a giant anteater. And next week we'll be working with flamingos. So we can work with anything from reptiles all the way up to higher primates.
Our duties here are divided between seeing privately owned exotic pets and the Sunset Zoo animals. And then the next case is the tortoise, the zoo tortoise. Who's taking it? All right. Its mate had some bladder stones, and it was passing blood because of it, and we just want to make sure that this one doesn't have the same issue. Other imaging modalities are very, very challenging. So ultrasound, you can't do an ultrasound through their shell because of the thick, layer of their shell. Regular x-rays, radiographs are also challenging because, again, the superimposition, like the entire body cavity is sandwiched between the upper and lower shell. So we actually use CTs more and more because that really gives you a lot of detail.
Today we're doing, it's what we call the annual physical on our giant anteater, Angelica. Yearly we try to do physicals on all of the animals that we have. With the kids here and being the teaching hospital, it's a great partnership. We get the best vet med than anyone in the state, I would say, any of the zoos. And then the kids get to learn. Oh, Dr. Carpenter's great. One of the easiest going guys I have ever known. Him and I have been working together for probably around 25 years. And it's been a great relationship. One nice thing about it is not any person can know everything. So when you have a group like K-State and everything, it sure helps because then they know everything.
There's no human injury. Everything did fine. The animal did fine. We got all of our samples, which is great. And the animal is recovering well. So it was totally successful, and we're very pleased that it happened that way. Much of that is because we planned so far in advance. We discussed it last week with them, yesterday we discussed it again, and this morning we discussed it again. So everyone knows their role. They've read on the animal, they've read on the biology and physiology, and it worked out well. Today's procedure was sort of an example of how we function as a team, and everything is a team. Okay, we have several interns with us, and we have a nurse, and we have students, and so everyone has their role. We're all working together. We have trained now 43 interns and residents at this zoo, and we've trained probably a little bit less than maybe 2,000 veterinary students here.
It's going to be a busy day. We need to work as a team again. If you guys are not busy with your case, please help everyone else, okay? We need to rotate. So we have a clinician, one of the interns is gonna take the case, do the physical exam with the student that's primary on the case, and we need another student to take notes and help with everything else, and you guys can just rotate between these duties, all right? Let's have fun. This male rabbit was seen by another veterinary hospital It just wasn't acting right, just breathing really heavily. And their workup, including the chest reads, revealed that it's got a chest mass. There was a big mass just in front of its heart between the two lung lobes, and it was just compressing his lungs and he couldn't breathe. They did further diagnostics and it was determined that it's a tumor that's called thymoma. This is unfortunately a condition that's relatively common in rabbits. Treatment is very, very challenging. Basically, you're radiating the tumor and the cancer cells just die and shrink, and that's it. Sometimes it helps for a while and sometimes it's actually curative. Luckily, we have a very good radiation service here as part of the oncology service, so the case was referred to us. So having regular checkups by us or any experienced exotic clinician helps make sure that everything's fine, everything going as well.
It's a bearded dragon and it's here for a health exam, right? So can you classify the bearded dragon? What class is it in?
Reptilia.
Class Reptilia, right? What order?
Squamata.
Squamata, okay, which is snakes and lizards. When you look at all the lizards available, the bearded dragon is probably one of the best of the lizards that can be pets. And one of the things we look for is truncal lifting to make sure that they can kind of stand up fine. Because some lizards have been known to have certain diseases like metabolic bone disease, which is a lack of calcium or poor temperature, and they have very weak bones and they can't stand up normally.
All right, a little bit of alcohol. Help improve our contact between the animal and our probe.
The ultrasound is a non-invasive technique that lets us visualize the organs, and oftentimes if it's in a large organ or foreign bodies or something like that, too much gas, this will pick it up.
Everything is unique, everything is challenging. We don't have a similar day every day, so every day is very different in our service.
And then here is great because here I can work on zoo animals, we do some work on wildlife, and we do exotic pets. And so I'm doing everything I ever envisioned. I'm doing more than I ever envisioned because I never thought I'd be in a teaching position. And it's great working with the students. It's so rewarding because they come in there, they're really eager to learn, and you know, you're with them for this period of time and you're teaching them and mentoring, and it's just great to see them advance in this interest and this specialty. Yeah.
Ever since I was little, I've kind of just been with mostly dogs and cats, but I really enjoyed going to the zoo. And my senior year of undergrad, I traveled to South Africa for the first time. That was my first time out of the country, and I fell in love with the aspect of conservation medicine, and all of the animals that I worked with were just amazing, and it was just very humbling to get to work with these species that most people don't get to work with and most people just see in zoos. So Dr. Carpenter, I've been his student worker for pretty much my entire vet school career, and he's great. He's really knowledgeable. He knows a lot about multiple species, and just talking to him and getting to know all of the knowledge that he has and getting to basically I am in awe when I talk to him because he knows so much, and I can't thank him enough for all the opportunities that he's given me, and I truly appreciate him. He's amazing. He's just great, and he's great with students, and he's I consider him family.